Welcome back to another episode of Crazy Questers, everybody. I was waiting actually to see if Shelby or Derek were going to be the first ones to talk tonight, but they somehow got it.
We caught you in the act.
I've been practicing. All these weeks I've been gone, I've been practicing.
Practicing not talking.
That was it, yes.
I'm just saying, with all the weeks off that she has, like her wedding's almost planned, right?
Yeah, it's pretty much planned at this point.
Perfect. I'll wait for the mail for my invitation. We'll just have a D&D table rolling the whole entire time.
There we go.
Oh my god, y'all! I should set up D&D at your table.
Well, we can do a live stream D&D right at the back of your wedding, the whole reception.
Like they're all doing real wedding stuff. Shelby just keeps disappearing.
Just in the background.
Carl's
just
just
like,
gonna walk
I hit
around
him with
and
a
be like,
fireball!
where the hell are you?
I tell the DJ, I'm like, can you just say, Derek, I hit him with the fireball?
Yeah.
Alright. So, the DM is going to take a step away, but we are going to do a quick recap on everything. So, if we remember properly, we just got done fighting the druid that was covered in millions of insects. Disgusting fight.
Ranger.
Oh, I totally forgot about the bugs.
Yep.
I hate
He
it.
is now unconscious in the back of one of our carts. In that time, though, we have learned that our caravan was starting to face a food shortage. So Osiris and Axray decided to assist in hunting while Adine and Sakura tended to Beyd and made sure everything was taken care of back at the camp. Venturing forth, we did find a gigantic golden stag. And after killing one, Osiris was gifted a enchanted bow made of his horns. But as he was cutting away the meat and prepping it, we saw it run by again, and Axray chased after it. Kind of confused, he ran into an elf that had the same type of horn formation on his head. And after talking for a while, he has agreed to come with us as we venture to find a cure for him. Coming back, Osiris is actually in the midst of a poker game.
Poker face, poker face.
Yeah. I gotta see, like, what kind of music would go well for a poker game.
Right.
You know,
So I guess, yeah, correct my memory on that. I thought you got the bow, not me.
Somebody picked up the bow.
I did get the bow, because I have a long bow +1. My bad, you were right. I got the bow.
Mm-hmm. You're good. That's why I was like, wait a minute, I thought you grabbed the horn. And I was like,
I'll never
You're like,
fucking use it, but
I
I'll
do
have
not have that bow.
I mean, I'll take it, but...
all this equipment on me. It's just like, you have a long sword, you have a long bow, you have firebolts scorch around. I'm like, I don't even use half this shit.
That's right. What did... Okay, let me ask you this.
Yep.
I introduced the guy who was gambling with you right now. Was his name Aldor? Was it a weird name? Ernpolhurst.
Dude, I drink when you tell us these guys, so I don't know.
Well, yeah, I'm looking for my notes.
Right.
I wasn't there, so I don't have notes.
Right?
But even if she did, they were bullet points, and she'll only understand it after we go over it anyways.
Yep. It's a canon event. You can't change it.
I unfortunately don't have notes. Or at least can't find them.
All right, I'm gonna go with the name then, because there's two NPCs that gamble basically, and I'm just trying to confirm like.
You tell me anything else about them without...
He's a bit of a gossip and has been asking about secrets. So Osiris, I'll just ask you this: when he was betting with you,
Oh yeah, he wanted to know secrets.
he wanted to know who you guys really were.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then you had me roll a wisdom save at the end. This when I lost, and then I didn't. I
That's
rolled a
right.
6.
Okay. Whoa. Okay.
Loud.
It's so turned down right now. This literally the podcast doesn't hear a fucking thing.
Oh my god, it's so loud. I can barely hear you guys talk.
I'm gonna say it's okay if there's no music playing for this part. Okay, so
Oh, that's fine.
all right, so continuing with the card game, as it is the end of the night from the previous, incident and everything.
Mhm.
You are playing against this man Aldor, and he has something going on. Roll me an insight check to see if you can pick up on maybe what he's dealing with.
Give me just a second here. I had to reroll log roll 20.
Yep.
Is it insight? Yeah. That should hopefully come over.
All right, we shall see.
9.
Ooh, you don't pick up anything. This man is just fully, not worried. All right, so I hate the way this. You know what? I know how we're gonna do this.
I guess I'm probably just probably talking to Bile or something. I'm gonna hop off my dad.
That's one way to say that.
I was gonna go over and talk to Bile or something. Or I don't know.
Okay.
I was just doing the friendly wager thing because he never passes it up.
Yep, you were having a simple friendly wager, and now this hand is basically he wants to know who you guys really are, and the wisdom save, which if I remember right was you did bad.
It was a 6.
Yeah, so you are going to fully tell him, it's almost like you were hit with a truth serum, but it's a sort of bardic magic trick.
Okay. Do I tell him everything or just a little bit of it?
You're going to tell him who you guys are, by
Can I
name.
use my divine intervention to try to see if I can get that to askew?
If you're aware of what's happening.
I was right behind him when he was going through this.
Oh, I know. Roll perception.
Dirty 20.
Okay, you heard all of it. He tried to whisper, and you heard all of it. So, Kevin, this right here is your hand.
Okay.
So, I'm going to screw with my camera a little bit. We're going to point down and get rid of my bills. And move the keyboard. Here we go. Okay, this I like. Here we go. All right. So, that is your hand right there. Again, don't know how much you know about poker, but
Not much.
all right, here we go. So, he changes the game and he says all right, you're able to pick 1 to 3 cards to trade in on your go. For every hand you lose, and then that's when he reiterates his spell. Basically, is you will tell me someone's name.
Okay. Knowing a little bit, I guess. Let's go hand. So say I'd try get rid of the 5 and the 7 spot.
Okay. You want to?
Yeah.
Okay. Discard. Yeah, but a 6 and a 7.
Question.
Yes.
Would I be able to cast Silent Image to, like, illusion the cards to make it look like I have a better hand?
Oh, absolutely. Yes. First, though, I forgot. Adam, your Divine Intervention.
All right. Get back to that.
And also, he is going to swap a jack that he had for something you won't see.
It does nothing.
Gotcha. Okay. So, something interesting about what's going to happen. Well, I'll tell you in a minute. So, all right. So, is that your hand? Or I guess that is your hand. So,
That has to be. Yeah.
yep. So you're trying to play Silent Image. Roll a spell and also roll a stealth check to make sure he doesn't see you casting the spell. Okay.
So with stealth,
Yep.
would I? Because I'm sitting, I technically have armor on. Do I have heavy armor? Do I still get disadvantage, or would I?
I'll
not?
say no because this is purely like hand movements. So like you could try to play it off as just irritation with a bad hand or like a fidgetiness or something.
Okay.
All right. So the spell might hold. You're not sure about that part,
Mm-hmm.
but he didn't see you cast it. All right. So you both lay out your hands. And unfortunately, he has nothing. Like crap. High
Oh.
card of a 9. You have one pair, and what hand did you like? What did you try to change about your hand? What did you want him to see?
I mean, my thought was to just go for, like a 3 of a kind. So like I was
Okay.
gonna change the 6 to the 7. Still have
Okay.
the 9.
Okay, yeah. So you end up with a 3 of a kind. And go ahead and roll me the spell again to attempt to maintain it. Ooh.
Right.
It
So-
disappears, and he's still upset. Because once he sees it disappear, he's like, I swear that was another 10, but you still beat me. And then the most excruciating part for him, just like this sort of twitching with his face. And I need you to roll perception.
Nat 20.
Wow. You see him physically straining not to say what he's about to say, and he's just like, what would you like to know?
Oh shoot, this is open-ended. All right.
He is like it's like his neck sounds like it's cracking from trying not to speak.
I'm gonna say I want to know what you're doing here.
As the magic of whatever's happening here takes over more, he's like, I was told my debts would be repaid if, hang on, this makes more sense of my face actually visible. Let me get my creepy, twitchy face.
I know the beer belly was kind of selling the creepiness.
Oh, I know, right? I was told that if I got you your names and it turned out you were who they were looking for, they would release me from my debts and help me start a new Just like afterwards, he just breathes a heavy sigh, just and just looks around, like hoping none of like the people he's worried about heard that. Just
I'm standing right behind Osiris, and I'm kind of just like looking. So your job was to trap us into singing with somebody?
and then he says, like, "I'm sorry. Do you want to play?"
Dear friend, no. I don't deal in games.
So that's when he starts gathering the cards up and is acting completely normal. Both of you roll an Arcana check. And Sakura, I need you to roll a Perception check.
Nat 20.
What?
Jesus.
Nat 1.
Wow. You are opposite sides of the spectrum tonight. All right. Sakura, you, for some reason, get really enveloped in... well, just tell me, what were you doing when you were rolling this perception check? Like, what were you doing? You just leaning against the wagon, trying to look cool? Were you petting the horse?
I was trying to pay attention to the conversation that I was having with Bile, but I was getting distracted by X-Ray's armor.
Well, okay. All right, I can joke with that.
It is very
so
strategic.
Bile, your dad, and of course, you know.
Oh no, my dad is there. Oh, this is embarrassing.
God, and oh yeah, that's right. The third one isn't in a body yet, so you can't hear him. So Bile and your dad are both just like talking to you, and you know, in your head, you know, as necromantic things do.
Yeah.
And they're just like having a conversation about why they're both there, and it's like not a detailed conversation. It's like, well, you know, we both were bound to the stones, and then you hear Bile, like, in the middle of your perception check, you're not paying attention to Bile. You are, like, just checking out, like, X-Ray's armor. You're like, man, it's looking good. Really cups the butt real nice. Like, you're thinking some things. You're not paying attention. And Bile is just like, yes, and that's when we sacrificed, you know, about 12 of the children of that village to really finish off the... And that just kicks you with, what? So you miss one, the thing you were perceiving for completely,
Yeah.
and two, you also missed an important detail about Bile's backstory. But that's okay. Trust me, he loves talking about the good old days.
That's wow.
You
That'll
do
come
love
up
gossipy
again.
Bile.
Yeah, we love gossipy Bile. Yeah.
Gossipy Bile's is best Bile.
All right, Kevin. Here's your next hand. Here we go.
Just to remember that I can't see my hand unless I turn the camera.
Oh shit.
Wait,
There you go.
X-Ray rolled a 24 for his Arcana, though.
Oh
Did
yes,
you-
X-Ray, you almost can see the magical object inside of Aldor's robes. Like, you can see the shape of it because of how much just magic and power.
Can I
You're able
tell
to
like what the
sense
magic is
of it.
doing?
Can you
Like,
tell
it has an aura. Oh yeah, roll another Arcana, but with advantage. I swear to God, if you get another...
15.
Okay. It is not working for or against anybody. It basically has caught them in a sort of, let's call it a contract. The only thing is that the user was not required to reveal his part of the contract unless it came up, which you guys may have pieced together by now by the 24 perception check that Osiris got. The user's side of the agreement says that he has to give up the same thing, information.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna dispel magic.
Okay. At what level? Okay, third level. Third level. So, let me look up. What was it? Because this was, and I didn't give it a real name for the spell. I gave it basically. I considered it a corrupted version of another spell. What level is Warding Bond?
Level 1.
That's what I thought.
No,
Good.
sorry, Warding
Okay.
Bond's level 2.
Either way, I just read your Dispel Magic, and it works up to level 3.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm going to roll for my guy to attempt to, tell that his magic has been... Nope, he cannot tell. Can you communicate that to Osiris in any way that doesn't, unless you're okay with just telling the guy that he just lost his control.
I'm going to put my hand on Osiris's armor, and I just go, brother, have fun with this one. There's not much for you to worry about anymore.
Osiris, roll for insight.
Roll for not being stupid.
Yeah.
Fuck yes.
You pick up real quickly on the hinting that he's giving you, like, don't worry, you're not going to tell him anything. Like,
That's a lot better.
So,
I agree. That first hand gave me some confidence. But it lasted.
so, what do you do this hand?
All right, so I guess this. I feel like it's better going to try and go for it straight.
Yeah?
So I guess let's attempt to switch the jack.
Okay, so we switch the jack, and we get, king.
Can I use another silent
You
image to make it
absolutely
look like
can.
a 4?
Yep. And he's going to swap out 2.
So, you know,
Okay.
like basically, unless you have like a flush or a full house, things like that. Kind of.
Yeah, too many different suits. Actually, you're only off by 2 suits, so
Mm-hmm.
if you get a high enough roll, I would say you could change 2 cards, but that's gonna be a tough one. Because you could hold up your hand to the guy and be like, "Here it is," and the image might cover both.
It's a dirty 20.
I will give that to you. All right.
So then, yeah, I'm gonna perceive
All
it as a flush.
All right.
Yeah.
He throws out. He's like, "Paratens, High Queen."
Correction, a straight flush. Sorry. Oh.
Yes, straight flush. Yeah. So you show him a straight flush, high 7, and he's just like, and then all of a sudden he's like, not straining, and he's just like,
I can't see your face.
I know. I'm just like, it's a bad habit. All right. So he starts like looking for the medallion he had on. And he's like, "Oh, thank God!" And just like rips it off and drops it at your feet. Like, I don't have anything to do with it at this point.
No, you are going to tell us exactly who is going to pay off your debt.
He doesn't even flinch until he looks up at the people like around the camp and must have seen something. Roll for intimidation.
Can I?
Backstory was not intimidating.
Well, could I guidance
also
myself? Well, I'm going to guidance it then.
You tell me, based on the spell. Can
No.
guidance be cast on self?
Well, technically, yes, because it's you touch one willing creature.
You can be a willing creature? Yeah, that counts then.
Yep, no, I'm going to do it to Osiris's.
Okay.
I'm just feeling, yeah, I'm just as I like guess like he's like, no, you're not leaving. I stand up and like I put my hand on the like the axe. Like you're not going. So 16.
There we go. All right. Yeah, no, his passive, like everything is 10. So yeah, he real quickly is like, no, seriously. They're right over there. And he points
Who
you
were they
and,
looking for?
I mean, it's a party from Greenest. It's they just wanted me to get your names. And he pulls out literally a list of names, and he's like, so Axe Ray, Lightning Cleric, the angry one with the axe. They didn't know his name. The pirate, Ozzy. Close enough. And then he's like, and Sephora. Sorry, this guy has terrible handwriting. It's not my fault, I swear. Like, I don't know who these people are. I was told to hunt down... Oh, wait, there's a smudge at the bottom. You have another girl with you, but they said she was a... They said it was a guy named Aiden.
Never heard of those people.
They do not sound familiar.
Okay, that's fine.
Really weird name.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Listen, all I'm gonna tell you is I don't know who they work for, but I owe a lot of debts, and I was a lawyer back in Baldur's Gate. And let's just say I may have snuck onto one of the caravans to escape after a bad dealing with someone. They found me. I'm leaving. I won't bother you anymore. Just do me a huge favor. Can you pretend that you're sad as I walk away?
I kind of look over at X. I'd be like, but why would I pretend to be sad? I just won twice.
It's
So
true.
they don't kill me for accidentally giving up the game.
We could kill you instead.
Please don't. I'll help. I'll go tell them it wasn't you and that they've got the wrong group.
Well, they definitely have the wrong group, but
Exactly.
did they give you that amulet? Or did they say, this is yours now, just keep it on you?
They said to keep it on me, but they did tell me it would assist in getting the information I was told to get. So,
Do
I
you,
guess I could look sad, maybe.
do you know what they want with those people?
they're gonna kill him. Like, they were very clear about that. Like, penance due to their queen.
Sounds
Something
like
like that.
fanatics.
That sucks for those guys.
Yeah.
Truly.
So if I tell them it's not you guys, I mean, they'll just leave you alone. I think so. It's not a. It's no problem to me. I just wanted to get to Waterdeep alive. That's all I wanted to do.
I'm gonna put 5 gold coins down in front of him. Well, you have to go away with something that makes it look like you won.
Oh, yeah. No, thank you so much. Seriously. And he just picks them up and he's like, "Well, they're definitely gonna rob me of these, but whatever. I'll be alive."
I see go to walk.
And,
It's like, to hell with you! Or, not where am I? Sorry, Osiris.
I'm just gonna pull
It's
us
like, to hell with you!
Let's just go get some ale. Let's just go get some ale.
No, I didn't just. I don't lose at games like this.
What?
He actually won 2 hands in a row at the end there.
In Elvish,
walk
I'm gonna
away
whisper.
from them.
In Elvish, I'm gonna just whisper and be like, "You won." And now we have to win the long term too. So let's go get some ale.
I'm sure that.
So after that whole debacle, you guys go get some ale from Beyd. He's, feeling right chipper about the fact that you guys just brought back yet another strange animal to accompany the crew.
Sorry,
However, you are all getting a lot of weird looks from the rest of the party, or from the rest of the caravan, who, although they did hunt a decent amount of deer, look pretty pissed that they didn't get to kill the golden stag and get the beautiful golden coat.
We do have one.
Would you like to sell it to one of them, or do you want to keep it for yourselves?
Technically, Osiris has it, so it's his decision.
I just was looking at my inventory and I have so little gold from this campaign. I'm so poor in this campaign. It's crazy.
Can we have Kevin's
That's because
campaign
until,
quickly pay
like-
our campaigns?
Yeah, right.
That's because until like chapter 5, which basically is the end of this chapter, you guys don't really make a lot of money in this campaign. Once you get there, though, you get paid the full payment for this whole ride. It's a lot of money. So
Lit.
yeah, no, it's coming. It's coming. I swear.
Mama's gotta buy some new things.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I kind of like the things I have. I don't want to give it away.
Then keep them.
But I would also assist them with more hunting if they want to hunt other things. If it's food, that's the problem.
No, they're fed. They're just like pissed. The gossip around Beyd's little bar is that thing was a trophy,
Hmm.
and now none of them get to claim it.
They're just upsetty because they're not as cool as you.
That's right. They lost the race to catch the thing, and now they're angry.
Spaghetti.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Get good.
So, all right, continuing. Everybody. Oh, I know. Sorry. Everyone gets to long rest now.
Wait, I have some things to say. We're on the campfire.
Okay, yeah, that's right. It's the end of the day. Absolutely. Tell us what's going down.
Campfire
I-
conversations.
Sit next to X-Ray by the campfire.
X-Ray's just like getting ready to trance for the night. Just
Hey,
what's up?
before you do that, I guess I didn't get to ask you, but when I woke up earlier, you were like really drunk, right?
Embarrassingly so.
And you were crying? Or did I just have like weird dust in my eyes?
I don't know what was in your eyes, but I blacked out. I don't recall.
Okay.
Did I offend you in a way?
No, I was just wondering why you were crying and drunk like over me.
That would probably be a question for Osiris. He's typically the specialist in inebriation.
Osiris is like around the like out of earshot, but he hears his name. He's like, "What'd you say about me?"
Come over here, you alcoholic.
X-Ray said I should ask you why he was drunk and crying over my body earlier today.
Oh, that's a good question. I don't remember. In both sides. I'll be terrible and save my note taking in remembrance of this.
This is Shelby. I'm
So-
assuming he thought I was dead and he was
Yeah,
upset about it.
X-Ray thought you were dead.
Yeah.
So
That's what
instead
it was,
of trying
right.
to cope with his emotions himself, what he did is he turned to Osiris, who just said, "Have a drink."
Yeah.
And then I got
Yeah.
really drunk and let everything loose.
Right.
But once again, that's out of character, so Sakura still doesn't have an answer.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't really show much emotion, but everybody just tends to, show things when they've had a few. And so I was just trying to help him forget some things.
Forget things such as...
Well, we thought you were
He
dead.
may have... Yeah.
You were that upset that I was dead?
I may not call you witch anymore, and I do value you very highly as a friend.
I guess he is true. You don't show your emotion at all, so that tracks.
Well,
Well,
I'm
next time-
150 and I was raised in a church, so...
Next time you could just, check for a pulse.
We did.
Oh, I don't have a pulse when I'm in those weird things. I'm gonna have to talk to Bile about that.
Let's just say Zish said to not to get rid of you.
Yeah.
Wow. Thanks. Okay.
I mean, it wasn't. We literally thought you were dead. But we weren't.
I will talk to Bile about the no pulse thing. I'll see if I can change that.
So, yeah.
Have a good night.
I don't know about you.
And I'm just gonna get up and go in my tent or whatever. I don't know, wherever I sleep at night.
Yeah, you all have tents.
Yeah. I'll go into my tent and start, like, getting ready. I'm half elf, right? I am a half elf, so I do the meditation thing too, right?
No, only full
Yes.
elves do trance.
Only full elves do that?
Yeah, half elves do not do trance. They have the still Fey ancestry where they have advantage against saving throws for sleeping and stuff.
Then I just
But
start to
they
get
still
ready
have
to go to
sleep
bed
the
then,
full
I
8
guess.
hours. It's only full elves. Because trust me, otherwise half elves would be OP as shit.
Yeah, that's true.
And Derek's double checking because he hates it when
Yeah,
I
'cause
correct.
I was so sure the half elves had. Okay,
Mm-mm.
that sucked.
Nope.
Alrighty then.
It's kind of funny because Kyle's playing Baldur's Gate right now.
Yep.
He's playing, but not really playing.
He's playing another campaign.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, if you guys had Baldur's Gate, I'd be saying, let's play Baldur's Gate right now.
I know. Sorry. Even if I did get it, I would get it not for PC, so.
It's not available on consoles yet.
Oh, wait. Really?
Yep, you got another month.
Well, that's probably why I don't have it, because PS5.
Right.
I think it's actually supposed to be cross-platform, but we'll worry about that later.
Ooh, like Diablo? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, I go to bed.
Alright, then with that, does anyone else have anything they want to do first?
No.
Oh,
No?
I'm just
Okay.
gonna go sit over
Unless you're
by
looking
my
for time.
stag and go into my trance next to him.
Okay. Then everybody take a long rest. And X-Ray, once you wake from your trance, roll a perception check.
$18.
Okay. Yeah, so you hear a few different things like in the middle of the night, but you also definitely catch sight of a sort of whispery group.
Oh, I also would have totally casted Lehman's Tiny Hut for us so that nobody could steal anything.
Okay.
Sorry.
So actually you do see a sort of strange little group dragging something out into the woods.
Oh. I'm gonna regret doing this. I'm gonna reach over to Osiris and be like, wake up.
What?
You've slept enough. There's some people bringing something shady into the woods. And you know how stealthy I am.
So I kind of sit up and I look to see, and I'm like, are you sure it's just not like an animal carcass?
I don't know.
They trying to say you want me to get up and go look with you?
You are also an elf, and you also trance for 4 hours.
Yes, but I also drink a lot. But sure, fine.
I am still completely out cold during this conversation.
So yeah, I'll get up and be like, all right, let's just go see what it is.
So me and Osiris go together.
Okay. Alright, so both of you roll perception checks, or I'm sorry, survival checks to try to follow the tracks.
13.
11.
Okay, so you don't initially catch the tracks. You get one more each.
I cast guidance on
10.
for
Oh, fuck.
both of us
Okay.
because it's a cantrip. I can do it as many times as I fucking want. So I get a +1 when I finally do it. And Osiris,
It's 10 plus whatever you roll.
so you get a 12.
Well, for a second, I thought that crit fail was.
And then I get an 18.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I thought that crit fail was your roll, and that was about to be so sad for you.
No, it wasn't a crit fail.
Okay,
It's
so
just a
the 19. You catch the path, and upon following it,
I just pull on Osiris's armor like this way.
Oh, sorry.
and roll for perception real quick.
Both of us, I assume.
Both of you, yes.
19.
11.
Osiris, you catch hint of some voices a bit further up in the woods. But they cannot see you and you cannot see them yet. What do you do?
I'm going to turn to Axel. I hear them up ahead, but I don't think they're onto us yet. Definitely.
I don't hear anything. Okay.
Are you going to sneak or are you going to run in?
I'm going to turn and be like, this is kind of loud. And kind of like hold my chainmail.
What do you... We can
I mean,
still try.
Yeah, we can try and get close. Just a heads up. Just be ready. That's all I'm saying.
So
We'll
we...
attempt to sneak up.
Yep.
Okay. Roll for stealth, both of you.
Just stealth?
Just stealth.
So I technically, because of my armor, I have to roll with disadvantage.
Yep.
Same. That's same here.
So
A 5 and a 7.
So,
Oh, do we still get guidance, or is that?
yeah,
you do still get guidance.
I'm just gonna do guidance. Yeah, because I can do guidance on every. So +4 to him.
9.
Okay. You get a 9.
I mean, at max, you're going to get an 11.
Yeah. And you're not getting the 11. So, yeah, you guys clang and clash your way. You even bump into each other at one point. It's like bang, bang.
Smooth.
And then, since you tried to stealth, you guys arrive peeking through some bushes to 4 men surrounding a gagged man who's on his knees, staring at you. Like, right at you.
So is this not where everyone's been going for the restroom tonight?
Yeah, right?
Roll deception. Both of you.
That was a good one, though, so I feel like
That was a good one. I'll give you that.
That was a good one.
That was solid.
Do I get
Whip it out and
advantage?
start peeing. And be
Nat
like,
20.
oh my god,
Nat
we're not all
20.
peeing.
Oh my god.
Nat 20.
So Osiris plays it off like he's so drunk that they don't even think he noticed what was happening. They think you just snuck out here and just started, like, whipped it out and started peeing.
I just, yeah. And I just look over and be like, oh. Okay. And I just look away.
X-Ray, however, watching you, they don't really buy that you're on the same path here.
Hold on. I still have guidance.
Ah, yes, your guidance. This might save you. This might save you in this case. I will allow it, but only because of Osiris's, like, natural 20. I will let you, like, follow his lead and be like, oh, no, yeah, oh my gosh, had to pee so bad.
Yeah, party.
I just start to pee, and then, like, to add to the flare, I start to turn to, like, so what's going on with you guys? And I start peeing towards the guys a little bit, like, oh, sorry.
What is both of your passive perceptions?
19.
14.
Okay. X-Ray, you hear the unsheathing of blades.
Do we notice anything in particular about the gentlemen that are standing?
They're standing?
That are standing, like. Because
No, they're hooded. I mean, they're not trying to be seen. That's for sure. But outside of that, no, you don't really notice anything particular about them. No. Yeah. There we go.
Like, can I tell races or?
Races. There we go. Yes, they are mostly human, for sure, based on build and just like the shape of the facial structure and things like that. There is one rather taller gentleman, and he is a high elf.
Well, are you guys out here to use the new as well?
Hey. I'm drunk. I'm just trying to play it off.
Yes,
they-
you are quite drunk.
They look at you, and of course, give me one sec. Subtlety was not his strong suit to begin with. You hear, let's say, a familiar, like, grunt from the man in the gag.
It's the dude you played cards with. He's getting murdered for fucking it up.
Yep.
Because the dragon cultists are trying to kill us. But you don't realize that because I'm asleep still.
I need you guys to roll.
But we hear that.
Yeah,
did
you
the
hear all
familiar.
that. Like, like you hear
How
the grunt.
do I feel? Do I feel like I owe this man something?
Can no.
I mean, no.
Being a man
But
of
it's-
God, do you feel like I should?
What's your alignment?
I think neutral, chaotic good. Chaotic good.
You're good.
Chaotic good.
Chaotic good. Okay, so the chaotic good would not require you to exactly save every, let's not call him innocent life. However, roll me an insight check on yourself.
7.
Yes, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel these feelings now.
You said there were 4 of them?
You say what?
You said there were 4 of them?
Yeah, I said there were 4 of them. You feel a sort of kindred spirit moment with this man that, you heard his story, and you, whether or not you believe the whole of the story, you feel like this man is not a bad man. He's just down on his luck and has made some bad decisions. Possibly illegal ones, but he's
I'm gonna
not
put my hand
some
on
criminal.
Osiris and say, I'm sorry, brother. And then just with my other hand, have like a little spark start to ignite and send out a scorching ray at the 3rd level so that each one gets a beam.
Okay. And right after you do that, everyone roll initiative. And let me throw 4 cultists onto the table. You know what? I'll wait till after you roll it, because of course, if the damage is high enough... 6. Okay. Yeah, no, we're going to throw all 4 cultists out there. Those are definitely hits, though.
Yeah, but that was a surprise. So they didn't know, so that doesn't count as my turn for the turn.
I know. Oh, what's... I'm going to type that in there. I'm going to type that into there. There we go. Creatures and monsters. Okay, so you 2.
Do you want to move my stag? I can't move him.
Well, did you ride your stag?
No, I left him back at the camp.
All right, so to create the right ambiance, here you are both peeing at the edge of the clearing.
All right.
Um,
We're going to
named
be fighting with our
NPCs.
cocks out.
And here's him. Which one of these would be a good bound, like, notifier? Yeah, the web. That looks good.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah. So you hit each of them
With your dicks.
with your dicks. Yes.
My Scorching Ray came out my dick and just...
Oh God!
No.
New trauma unlocked.
If it's that hot, man, you could.
I don't know. If Sakura
checked
was
out.
nearby and she saw that, she might be in to be like, spicy.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't decided if she's into kinky shit yet.
I
Well,
watched
she
her
might be,
call a really
but I don't
ugly
know.
thing cute.
She's a
so I-
necromancer.
Yeah.
All right.
Just
roll
got
initiative.
totally friend zoned though, so
I'm sorry. This is how the character is. He doesn't understand what romance is.
What is love?
Baby, don't hurt me.
He's still figuring out the fact that like Osiris is his brother, and he's just like, well, I don't fucking get it.
So somehow I rolled for the golden stag. I did not mean to do that.
golden stags
I don't
out
see
with
it.
this cock out.
There we go. It's gone now. All right. So, yeah. So you just took your turn, and yep. So two of these cultists are going to rush you. With your, wang still in your hand.
Yeah.
I'm really glad I'm asleep for all this.
Are you glad for that?
Shelby's glad for that. I don't know if Sakura might be upset she missed the dicks out.
All right, so the first guy misses. Second guy stumbles past the other guy to try to, get a hit on the one who threw the flames, and does hit for 7 damage.
What did he roll?
A 21.
I use my flares to impose disadvantage.
All right. Another 21.
Bullshit.
No. So yeah, so he got his 21, so bam bam, now it is Osiris's turn. Osiris, are you gonna bother to put your wang away?
No.
Oh no!
Alright. So any
Oh,
criticals
no.
are very dangerous in this battle.
I'm very aware.
Fails or successes.
I'm gonna first swing out at the one in front of me here.
God.
For, of course, a nat 1.
Osiris,
You
You
better pray for
swing.
your dick, bro. You better pray.
roll me a D100.
Oh no!
There's a
Anything worse than
10%
a
chance that
90,
you are gonna be
Ah.
Oh
a eunuch.
God.
10% chance here.
no! You better not.
D100.
Oh,
90.
you lucky bastard.
We're
Oh my
off by
god.
1.
1.
You better take an action and put that dick away, bro.
I'll even let it be a bonus action.
I was gonna say,
Alright,
I'll
so-
take that
Put your dick
shit.
away.
You are definitely out next round, though, because you swung that thing. Not only did you miss really badly, you stumbled forward, slammed it into the ground, and then did the thing where you stumble and hit your balls right on the handle as you stumble over top of it. And you're just like, yes.
Do I hear any? I'm sleeping, but do I hear anything?
Were
Do I
You
wake
hear
up?
that noise that he just made. Like, you hear
I
like,
do.
yeah, like loudly from the woods. You just hear the loudest squeal, and you're like, what animal was that?
Yeah, I'm just like, what the fuck? Where? Oh god. I'm just like, where are they?
So, after this round, we'll decide if Sakura's gonna come try to join you guys.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, whoops. Let me fix turn order because I just realized somehow Axe-Ray ended up below the guy who rolled a 3. Yeah. So, third cultist moves up, and through the bushes, tries to slash at Axe-Ray and misses. Axe-Ray, you're up.
So I'm. For some reason, I thought I had. Oh, it's my next one. So I'm just gonna sit there and be like, I don't think it was too smart for you to get that close to me, and I'm going to use my Radiance of the Dawn.
Okay.
So they all have to make Constitution saving throws.
Okay. Roll me the damage, so I should decide if I should waste my time. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste my time. As you do it, all 4 of them are just burst apart. Now, of course, you just lit up the entire forest. Sakura, you're very aware that you recognize that now.
I'm
That
just like, oh,
bright ass light.
I'm like,
Father above.
Oh,
swear to
I
the Lord.
bonus action put my dick away.
Oh,
there you go.
you're real close because I was about to freaking run up in there.
I'm just like kneeling on the ground, like,
Dick out.
and I sneak it back in at this point, like,
Oh
but
God.
I'm just still like crawling around, like, fuck, that was dumb.
Is it my turn to wake up in the middle of the night and run into a literal cockfight?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna be like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm gonna bend over near into this guy, and I'm going to take like a miniature firebolt, and then just burn the rope off real quick.
What are you doing?
Well,
It's 3 in the morning.
some of us are already done sleeping, Theo, but
Do you have your pants open?
no, I just took care of it.
No, I meant him.
He had a moment with his axe.
Is that what they're calling it
John's
these days?
Not that
I mean,
axe.
it is quite the memory. But
I'm gonna go back to bed.
Have sweet dreams.
So after you get the rope off of Aldor, he just looks at you as like, thank you so much.
So I would disappear now, because if those 4 came after you, I doubt they are the only ones.
No, they did exactly what I said. They took the money you gave me, and then they just told me to wait. And then when night fell, they just threw a rope over my throat and sack over my head and dragged me out here.
Were there more, or were they the only ones you knew?
There were definitely more in their group, but those 4 were the only ones that dealt with me directly. Do you have some makeup?
No, the one that might have makeup just went to bed.
Can you ask her for some?
I'm like standing up, zipping my pants up.
Quickly put your dick away.
Or never. I know. It's the last time. We try that stunt.
So I bring him to the edge of Leomin's tiny hut real quick. And
I'm just like
I tell
curled up in a
Osiris-
ball,
I tell
like
Osiris
about to
to
put my
stay outside
blanket
with
over my head.
stay outside with him for a moment, make sure no one else tries to kidnap him.
I got you.
And I walk in, and Sakura's curled up in her ball, and I'm like, do you have a moment?
I'm not facing you, and I make that exact face when you say that. I'm just like,
So I don't see it.
no.
Sakura, I need you awake real quick.
I just like pretend that I was sleeping, and I'm just like, what?
I'm
What?
sorry for waking you up. The gentleman that we just saved from being murdered, he's asking if he has makeup. If you have any makeup that he might be able to use to try.
Is that what's happening over there?
It was one of the things that was happening.
Okay, I'm gonna not ask any follow-up questions about that.
Very smart. Very smart.
I can see. I don't really use any. It kind of gets in the way, but I can see if I have anything.
You do have a great complexion, so I just thought if anything you might have something.
I mean, obviously I don't have makeup in my inventory, like, on the app, but maybe I have some, like, face powder or, like, some sort of, like, rouge or something.
It would be a DNA who would have everything right now, because she is the fucking alchemist kit, and she could just make something.
I'm just like, she's sleeping, so I'm like, I just have some rouge. What is it? What does he need it for?
Well, if you allow him into the hut, you can see. But this is your hut, so...
I look over.
I'm standing up.
What do you want the makeup for?
He's trying to disappear.
So he's trying to change his appearance.
Correct.
I can do that.
And I just reach my hand out through the bubble and yank this guy in.
You just see him just stumble his way in.
I'm just like not wearing a lot of clothes, like still half in a ball, and I'm just like, you want to disappear?
Preferably
Yes,
without
absolutely.
him turning undead.
I guess I won't do that.
I can forge IDs, but I can't change his appearance.
Give me a second. I feel like maybe it was my other character.
I apologize. The only thing I could do is probably burn you beyond recognition. And I'm saying that just with like a light chuckle. Just
Probably doesn't want that.
Yeah, he literally just like, please no. Just
I thought I had a potion or an amulet or something that you could change.
that's your other character.
that's your character in my
That would have been
campaign.
so helpful. Okay. All right. What do I have?
I have some vestments if you must change your clothing. Someone might think
Oh,
you have
yeah.
read the clergy.
Definitely do that if you're trying to disappear.
And like I said, I can forge any documents.
How long is his hair?
It's pretty crop short. Like, you're not sure if that was intentional or if the people who executed him did it or were going to execute him did that. But yeah,
Well, we
his hair
saw
is
him
pretty
beforehand, so we would have known.
yeah,
Yeah, what was his hair short before when we saw him?
no.
Well, damn, they come to. All right.
That came out pretty good.
Is his hair like choppily cut off?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna pull out some scissors and like make sure I can cut his hair so it's kind of all the same
cleans
length.
him up.
I'm gonna cut it short,
Gotcha.
and then yeah, gosh, hey, Bile.
You see, like, him just do, like, the creepy, like, the Undertaker from wrestling, just, like, rise, torso up, just, yes.
Do you have any ideas on how to change his appearance that don't require him dying or getting lit on fire?
You
Or get punched in the
mortals are so specific.
I know. I'm sorry, love.
I may have a way. And then he goes over to Adine and just, like, looks at her and is like, can I borrow her alchemist kit?
Yeah, she's sleeping.
So he pulls out, like, just the bag of components, and he's just, like, looking at them, just reaching into the bag, like,
The guy's kind of. I imagine the guy's probably like really inquisitive why a half like dying zombie monster's like going through the bag getting things.
pulls out, like, a couple ingredients, and just grabs them and crushes them. And just, like, balls it up, and it's just like, open your eyes.
That's much worse.
Just poofs him with, like, this big ball of, like, pinkish dust. And he literally looks at him like, you have one charge. Your appearance will change if you choose to drop this magic to reveal yourself for any reason. It won't work again. However, I will warn you now of the pain.
What pain?
As you hear him say that, and he's like, okay, and then you suddenly just hear this cracking sound. It's excruciating. And you just hear the cracking in the cheek face and like face bones.
Oh, he's like physically changing. Oh my god, Bile, that's not what I meant!
I look over to Sakura and I'm like, now is this bubble soundproof?
One
Use Bardic
second.
spell, you can.
So,
I don't. It just says all other creatures and objects are barred from passing through it. It doesn't say, so it's DM discretion.
And he's on the phone, so. Well, there's a lot going on, Shelves.
No, that's not. I wasn't.
Yeah.
I just was like, oh god.
So he might be changing for a moment, but I mean, while he's changing, would you like to go back to bed?
It might be hard to sleep with a screaming, crackling man next to me.
I thought since you enjoyed, inflicting pain on other people, that actually might be a symphony to you.
I don't necessarily like inflicting pain on people. That is what my father liked to do.
Your father is much like the members of my church.
Yeah, he's dead because he was not a very great person.
Your father is the lizard, right?
Yeah, it's very complicated. Yeah, his soul got sucked into a stone, kind of like Bile's situation.
I
Yeah.
thank Odin that your skin is not as blemished as mine by the markings of one's love.
Osiris just kind of looked over and goes, you think they'll like the name Obril? I don't know. I'm just trying to come up with a name here. They'll need a new name for these documents.
Oh, that's... yeah. Mm-hmm.
as he finally finishes changing and stops trying to not squeal from the pain, Aldor looks at you guys and just says, like, thank you?
I'm really sorry. I didn't realize it was gonna hurt.
Nope, that's very effective. How do I undo it when I get to the plate, Waterdeep? And
Don't.
Bile just looks at him and says, just take your finger like this. And then he gives him like the look and it's just, and shove it. And then Aldor's like, he's like, I am messing with you.
Bile, was that a joke?
First time I've
Did
ever
Bile
heard
just
you
tell
tell
the
a
truth?
joke.
And then he just looks at him, he's like, take your two fingers. You're going to close your own eyes. Don't do it right now. When you open your eyes again, make sure you're looking into a mirror. The mirror will reflect the magic and turn your visage back. And yes, it will hurt. A lot.
I'm gonna give the guy 5 gold and just be like, I am sorry about the pain part, but hopefully this will help you.
Hey,
Wherever you need to go.
this is great. I was worried that I was going to just have to keep up makeup for the next few days on the road.
Well,
So
and
this is-
my brother here actually made you some identification in case you are questioned.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, he's really good at forging things.
Did you name me Cobra?
Obril.
Would you like to be named?
No,
Would you
please
like
don't
to
name
be
me
named?
Cobra. I'm pretty sure they'll guess that's fake.
No. It's I have Ober mask. You're definitely from
Water.
you're still from Greenest, but they probably don't know you. We're heading to Waterdeep. Yeah, let's do that. And I scrabble out and I say we're going to Waterdeep.
Perfect.
what type of trade would you be in? Kind of.
Say that again.
Definitely. I said, what type of trade do you want to be in?
Oh,
I can give him my vestments and he can pass as a member of clergy.
yes, because I'll be honest with you, I was a lawyer. There's a reason
Yeah, don't do
people
that.
become a lawyer, and it's not because they're good with their hands.
Oh,
I hand him my
Yeah, I
nicely folded vestments and say, "Here you go." They show no
So,
denomination. They're just clean vestments of open faith.
He puts them on and just sort of looks at you like that. Thank you. And if you ever need a lawyer, if for some reason, and he just hands you guys like one of his cards, and it's just like, I can be called upon. And that is how you guys get one of my now very effective and much less time-consuming little side quest rewards. It's a coupon for a guy to help you in an argument.
Okay.
It's a guy with let's call it 30 charisma and really high deception.
Is it really
lie
high if
for you.
I was able to figure out he was lying?
Yeah, but that's because he was also, his life was under
distress.
threat.
Yeah.
This is more like a favor, which is,
Yeah.
helpful.
Well, good luck. I'm gonna go back to bed because I unfortunately need a full 8 hours of sleep.
Okay.
Good
All
night.
right, so everyone gets their long rest. You all may go to sleep now.
I go back out to just go spend the rest of the evening next to my elk.
Yes.
Osiris goes out and just helps other people in the caravan, finding little odd jobs to help out with.
And so, with that, you all wake up and do me a favor and roll a d20.
All of us
All
or
of us?
just one?
All of you.
Oh God. Dude!
Did you nat one?
Is it a nat one? At least you won't
That's
cut your
okay.
dick off.
That is
I don't
okay.
have a dick to cut off.
That's the point. Okay.
You could be
I can't
aided.
believe I said that. And then
One sec. Well, 13. There we go. Okay. 3. Ooh, that one will be funny.
Oh God.
And then a 1. Okay, so your day is now written out.
Great.
You begin the day by meeting. Okay, so you guys are traveling. There is, you're just rolling down the road. First, your sort of free time. Is there anything you guys want to do right now?
Are we moving?
Yes, the caravan is rolling.
Okay. I'm gonna. Woo! Sorry, I forgot the arms on this chair moved. I'm gonna move. I don't know. I can't move anybody. I'm gonna move up, so I'm up here.
Okay.
My dad next to X-Ray.
All right, so you move up there.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna try to talk to X-Ray.
Yeah.
You still have. What did I name him? Fuck. His
Oh,
token got deleted, and I don't remember now.
Tisk.
his
Tisk.
name is Tisk. Yep. I was
Yes.
like, I know I wrote it down somewhere.
Tisk. Tisk.
Tisk, tisk.
So,
I'm gonna leave Tisk with Bile.
okay. Probably a much more imposing figure than him sitting on top of a lizard is him standing on the shoulder of a very imposing dark paladin creature. Yes.
Yeah.
So, okay. What are you guys talking about?
I'm just gonna be like, you mentioned last night, the people at your temple marked your skin?
Quite a bit. When they were showing me the ways of Odin, and I would not comprehend, there were several punishments.
Is that how you got your tattoos?
Tattoos are actually meant to cover them up.
Oh. What do they mean? Do they mean anything?
I pull off my my dragon scale mail and like remove my shirt.
We're just out in the open, sir!
It's shirtless. And I'm a guy.
I know!
And I ask my elk in Elvish, I'm like, do you mind if I set this here for a moment? And just like in the spot in front of me.
He says, just don't use my antlers as a coat rack, please.
Of course not. I feel like that would be disrespectful even to a normal elk.
I forgot. Sikora didn't know that the thing would talk.
I'm just like, are you speaking in Elvish to that elk?
Yes.
And then he speaks in Sylvan back, like, yes.
Oh. Hi.
I also speak some common.
It's very little common, though.
Oh, okay. Great. I love that. Everybody's got talking mounts.
Well, I'm not riding my daddy.
Damn.
The Golden Stag. I don't understand.
You
No,
don't.
quite literally, the soul of her father is inhabiting the lizard that she is riding.
Ah, so it is a play on words. An inappropriate one.
Well, I was being direct. There was no innuendo insinuated at that point.
No, but you knew.
He just
He
kind of
gives you like that wry look and like the weirdest look because it's still an elk's eye giving you that wink, like
and I kind of just look.
gigantic eye, just blink.
I feel like there's a breakdown of communication between us, but we shall revisit this. And I show like this big burn that I have like right on my rib cage that like they tried covering up with like a bunch of runic tattoos. This was the first punishment I received.
It's very large.
Well, you piss off the head clergy. Typically, they don't hold back.
Why would you want to be a part of a temple that hurts people?
It's all I knew.
But you're still part of said temple?
In its time, I've seen the wisdom of Odin. And though the way I was taught, I would never show again. I would not teach others the way I was taught. But the god himself, I feel, is still a righteous god.
God's man.
Yes.
You begin to approach the first rest for the day.
Put my armor back on so you don't catch me without my armor on again.
Yeah. On a side note, I'm gonna do just putting in the table my weapon bond to the great axe. To the great axe alignment. So as they're like talking, I'm just literally like almost like meditating on the flying carpet, like holding the axe, and it's like blowing or whatever. And
You're whispering sweet nothings into the axe.
sure.
You're so pretty.
to do the weapon bond for the axe, I'm going to require you to give it a name.
Ooh, I'll get back to you on that. Give me a second.
All right. Take your time on that.
Hey there, Delilah. What's it like in that guy's head?
Call back.
Oh man, 2004, 5.
Literally.
That was the time I actually listened to current music. Now I still listen to that music.
So as you guys approach, you see one guy, basically just brushing off his like wares, because on his carriage, when he opens it up, you see pounds upon pounds of silk. And he is just always over the moon. Like, everybody roll a history check as you roll by this guy before you get to your spot to rest.
You said roll a history, sorry.
Yes.
11.
7.
I also have a name for the axe. And I'm going to call the axe Peacemaker, but peace, P-I-E-C.
I love it.
Because you're cutting people up into pieces.
Well, if you have to explain it.
You only have to explain it once. No, I love it. Okay. What am I about to say?
You're about to tell us why he's over the moon.
Yeah, so he's over the moon, and basically because he is muttering to himself like, "Oh my gosh, it's gonna finally be over. All this time I worked so hard. It's gonna be so good. Finally I'm gonna give mom money. I'm gonna give dad." Like, he is talking about money, mile a minute. So excited. All of you roll a perception check as you walk by this guy's wares.
30, 20.
14?
22.
You all notice, unfortunately, that he does not notice the obvious bite marks or markings of some kind of infestation in his wool, in his silks. Like little off-color spots, let's say some moldy-looking spots that are just like at the back. And small areas that look like they've been bit, but he is like so over the moon and so excited. He's seeing them as just like, oh, a little tear. Oh well, it can be sewn up. Because it's just silk, right?
Do you guys want to tell him, or?
I
Does
actually
anyone want to tell him?
I go over and I say, "Excuse me, sir."
Hi. Yes. Hi.
I apologize if this may seem rude, but as we were passing by, I noticed that your product seems to have quite a few blemishes in it.
Oh, that's nothing. That's nothing big. Watch. And then he like pulls it open. And as he's pulling it open, like, he is looking at it, and it seems fine to him. And then he starts to notice something. You can see it in his face. Roll for insight. And we're gonna find out how dark I can get with an NPC's, grief.
16.
You see the realization. And as he pulls out one roll after another, he is becoming angrier and angrier and louder and louder. Not at you.
No, as he's pulling out each one and setting them down, I'm casting Mending on every single one I'm touching.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Interesting. He is getting more and more upset. And more upset. He's not looking at what you're doing, so he has finally gotten to the back of his thing, and he gets the worst one, and it is like gross. And he is just like in the back of his carriage, like, he went from furious and shouting to now you are hearing the silent little cries of a broken man.
God.
My friend, and I want him to like kind of see that I've been piling it up after I've been fixing up all this stuff. Please take another look at a few of these.
He doesn't want to look, and he's just like, "Haven't you done enough?" I
open it
know
up and
it's
show
not
that
your
it's
fault,
fixed.
but and he's like comes back and starts looking, and he's just like just wipes the tears from his eyes, and he's like looking. He's like, oh my, how did you? What did you do? This one looks okay.
A small prayer, and I didn't want to see someone go through such hardships.
He just gives you the biggest like hug out of nowhere.
I'm just like, okay, enough of this.
He's
not glad I did that.
I'm so sorry. Seriously, when we get to Waterdeep, come find me. I want to give you a gift. You don't understand. If the worms, and he starts like looking for the worms, and he sees like, oh dang it, they're still in some of the rolls. How do I get rid of them? Oh, but they're not damaged anymore. We can.
Oh, so I can declare technically I can declare the worms enemies, right?
Technically, yes.
I'm gonna cast Word of Radiance.
Oh my god.
Because if they're all within 5 feet of me, I can do it.
And what does it do when you hit an enemy with Word of Radiance?
I utter a divine word burning radiance erupting from me. Each creature of your choice that can see within range must succeed on a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so it's just hit with blinding light. There is no fire involved.
It's radiance.
Just radiance. Alright. I will allow it. So as you basically blind this guy, he's like, oh god! He drops the roll he's holding, and he's like, oh my gosh, so bright. Okay. Just starts like looking around, and a bit disgusted, but also very happy. He starts to pick up the roll again, and sees like just the pile of what you might call like dust. But you look closer, and it's tiny dead worms, like thousands of them. And he's just like, oh, but also, friend, come find me when we get to Waterdeep, when I've made my fortune. I have a gift for you and your party. It's, you have changed my life. You do not know.
I don't do it
my
for
life
rewards.
is to be changed already.
I wish you the best of luck. And as I like reach my hand out to him, I'm gonna give him like just my general guidance, like a small.
And as
blessing.
you do that, as he organizes his stuff back in, he gets like a perception boost essentially, and notices like, I should clean this out before I put this back in. And he starts just sweeping out his whole carriage, like he is every little thing he can get out of there. A lot of dead worms now.
I'm gonna lean over to Sakura and be like, look at him doing good.
He's always doing good.
I know.
I kind of hear that off in the background, and I go, you may shut the fuck up. I still will burn you.
He's just fawning over your good deeds.
Or no fawning's the word I would use.
So, as you do this, I give you a little bit more free time. What do you want to do?
I want to check on the ranger that's in the back of the wagon.
Ooh. He is still visibly asleep.
I'm gonna slap him.
I feel like he's gonna pop up and kill us or something crazy.
Derek, did you hear me? I want to slap him.
Gonna slap him. You roll for unarmed strike. So, as you slap this man across the face, he is quite surprised, first of all, and awakens to just be like, just, what?
Well, good morning, sleepyhead. You have some answers that I need.
Was it about the spiders?
Yes, it's about the spiders.
It's always about the spiders.
I swear, it was not me.
And just like a brief bit of flames come off of me, just like in anger, and I'm like, no, I'm quite sure it was you, surrounded by thousands of spiders.
No. Okay.
I'm just gonna walk over and like put a hand on his shoulder and be like, just listen to him.
She feels like the heat coming off of the flames still trying to like seep through my armor.
Just hold up. Hear me out. Okay. And although he is like struggling to stay awake during all of this, and has noticed the several other things around him, like the tall, statuesque, dark creature behind him holding who's being ridden on the shoulder by a creepy little bug thing.
Mm-hmm.
And there's everything else around, including the man floating on a rug. He just gives you all this look like, all right, I was traveling in the woods. And then he tells you a story of his many adventures in the woods. Great times, like all that. He befriended, or more, tamed, a group of spiders.
Well, you did not do the best of jobs if they took you over.
The spiders and I were friends. I'll say that. But one of them decided that I was, useful.
I'm gonna insight check this man.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm joining that.
God damn it. Fucking 11.
Also a fucking 11.
Oh!
Twinsies.
Does that mean I should roll it?
Roll an 11, boo.
Alright, let's see here. Insight.
Actually, roll higher, please.
Oh my god, so close though.
You're welcome.
So close. So, with that, this guy basically, tells you, okay, so, here's what happened. And he is trying his best to, hold it together, essentially, because he's been through a lot, mentally. He looks at you and just tells you, okay. So, this red-backed spider, weird-looking thing, started joining my swarm. And, I learned to use the swarm in combat. It was very helpful, Having a literal horde of spiders is pretty sweet when you need to deal with, all the dangerous things out there in the wild. But it really doesn't help when dealing with, the things in your own swarm. So I, was dealing with this thing. It was fine. It couldn't control me. It only wanted to use my, my body's abilities at first. And then eventually it got into my brain, I think, or my head. And that is when it, decided it was gonna just stay in charge. So that's what I've been dealing with. Is after you guys broke me free, I remember seeing all of you for a moment. And then the swarm left me, and it was like my own mind was falling apart. I was piecing together something. It was very scary. It was I saw everything. And then also I saw the sadness and the sort of dark presence always near me. And then he's like, I can still feel that actually.
Might be
Can
me.
someone tell me what that is?
I mean, besides the trouble you caused, or
Or the literal demon behind you.
Demons, the Quasit too.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah.
Yeah, and after you say demon, like he immediately looks by him and is like, yes, that would be the thing. I can feel it. It's very unpleasant.
Yeah.
He's really quite nice if you get to know him.
To most people.
That's true.
I'm not gonna take your word on that.
He won't hurt you unless I tell him to.
Is that his choice? Because
it's still up in the air.
It's very much still up in the air. But
Okay.
like I'm 98% sure if I told him not to hurt you, he wouldn't hurt you. Right, Bob?
And he just like, I don't know if you can watch a zombie creature wink, but you just hear a light squelch as he winks. And one of his red eyes just, blink.
I'm just gonna be like, see?
I think that was him attempting to be cute.
Yeah. He's not very good at it.
So as you guys are talking, Beyd says like, all right, we're getting ready to head out. Is there anything? Well, I don't care. You guys got your weird pets?
Yeah. I'm gonna go back. I'll go back and sit on my lizard.
Mine's not a pet.
Sorry, you guys got your rides?
There we go.
I just talk in Elvish, and then my stag walks up to me.
Yeah, that thing. Speaking of which, just letting you know, I've definitely heard some complaining around the camp. They 100% still want to kill him.
And have you warned them that if they touch him, I will murder everybody?
I have done nothing, because I am not dumb enough to piss off either side.
If not a druid friend over there will be pissed.
Yeah, she doesn't like it when animals get killed.
She's still sleeping on top of the now walking guard drake.
What the fuck are those?
So as you guys are working down your way, you may recognize the bird creature. In you go. Come on. Thank you. She just keeps coming down here just to sit in my way. Love you, Indy. Go away.
Hi, Dad.
So, you may recognize the birds. However, there's a lot more of them, as they've been waiting in a section of the woods by a cliff to attack potential prey. Everyone roll initiative.
Been rolling shitty all night. Not horrible.
Dirty 20.
Mine was almost a 20, but it rolled over to a 14.
I rolled a natural 2.
Nice.
Ooh.
Oh, it hurts.
Okay. Give me 1 sec. I'm for some oh, I see why. Hey, everybody. So I can finish this real fast. Everyone roll 2d6s each. Or 3d6s each.
4, a 6, and a 4.
Okay.
3, a 4, and a 1.
Okay, so do it one more time.
A 3, a 2, and a 1.
2, a 2, and a 4.
All right, you guys just rolled the stats for your new companion.
Oh.
We've got a 14, 14,
His stats
an
suck.
8. Oh, sorry. 14, 7, 8, 6. 6 isn't allowed. Re-rolling. Someone Osiris.
I rolled a 15 for
15?
my last one, yeah.
Okay, so you get to give him the best stat he'll get, which is the 15.
Woo.
His wisdom will be 14. Cyrus, did you reroll that 1-6?
Oh, I'm sorry, not here. We're
Very
rolling
good.
it now.
Just reroll 1, because it's it rolled
1.
Roll it again. Oh, Axe Ray, you too.
Which one am I doing?
Also a 1 again. Jesus Christ. Another 1.
Just reroll 1-6 until you get a not 1.
A 5.
Okay. So Axe Ray gave a 10, which is the third highest. Okay, and Osiris turned a 6 into a 10. Okay. So another 10. Give that to strength. And then we'll give the other two out. He has terrible charisma. Whatever. Oh, yeah. And random background. He is a... You know what? A hermit makes a lot of sense for the backstory I just fed all of you. Anywho. Sorry, I was just stuck in his character creation thing. Resetting him back to a normal level. Alright. Peritons.
Is Strick the purple?
Never
No, his name is... What do I name this guy? Acrid. Yes,
Alright.
like the smell. And bam, bam, bam. Cool. We are done in character creation. Peritons are open. Beautiful. Don't worry, Peritons have no special abilities and therefore will be very easy to just run through per turn. And did someone roll for Bile?
I can.
I can.
Do you need
Thank you.
initiative or?
Yes.
Oh, no.
I can't click on him, but I can.
Oh, actually, no, he does need initiative. Yeah, all of her creatures will work
He
on
goes at the same time as me, right?
Yep. And then I just need to roll Acrids and Zishes. Oh, wait, Zish is also one of hers. Wait, no, he's not. He's different. He's the hero's eye.
Oh, God, I forgot about him.
Cool. Anywho, turn order, go! Combat.
I rolled a 14.
That's right. I always forget yours doesn't work. Where is Sakura? There she is.
Sorry.
It's okay. Yeah. All right. 14. Bam. Turn order. Go. So, as these things begin to descend, first round, everyone is going to just roll perception to see if they see them. Zish did not notice them. Osiris, you're up. Yeah, so you see this, like, you're flying through the air a little bit, and you see this one, like, pop out of a tree.
Okay. Can I attack
may
it right
attack.
now? Okay, that was my question. Alright, just checking out real quick how fast I can move again. Flying speed of 80 feet. Okay. Oh. So I'm going to just, fly right up next to the thing. And attempt to light it up. No pun intended.
Alright, I'm also giving you control of the rug. I'm going to fix the fact that none of you have control of certain things.
Yeah, you're good. Thank you. That was the first one. I don't know if it connects.
That one, yeah, that... I just had it open. It's a tie, actually, so you clash with its antlers, and it attempts to talon you, and it misses. You may swing back. That one hits.
And that was
All
technically the first attack, correct? Or is that 2 attacks?
No, you're still good.
Okay.
You got another attack.
Okay. Try again here.
All right.
No. Yeah, 18 for 9 damage.
Yep, that will do that. Okay. Let me make sure I have these little guys ready, because I'm pretty sure... Yeah, you fought them before, so the fact is, they should be here somewhere. There it is. Perfect. Osiris just did another 15, so And another 9. All right, anything else?
No.
Okay. With that, 3 of them, including the one that you attacked, begin to move in. Movement is a lot. This one swoops in and tries to gore your new friend with the antlers on its head, and then once he's got him pinned, it tries to talon him. Acrid is... Let me just equip all of his equipment very, very fast. Bam, 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 bam. He's got it all. Okay. The first one hits, so the goring happens. While he's still laying down, not aware of what's going on, he gets pinned to the ground with antlers. However, is very quick with his short swords and blocks the first talon, but ends up tying for the second one. Periton tries to pull the antlers back out, fails. And then the thing gets slashed for 8 damage. Second one moves in on Adine and her guard drake and attempts to gore Adine. Her AC is what again?
Great question.
I don't know.
I'm trying to find it.
X-ray?
12.
Oh. Barely misses, so she keeps it at bay, and then it tries to talon her and misses entirely. And the third one is already in combat with Cyrus, tries to gore him and talon him. What's your AC?
19.
19. The goring happens. You take 8 piercing damage.
Okay.
All right. And let me move down. I'll take care of that later. All right. So 2 more move in. Attacking your new friend, Moore and Talons. And because the flyby move... Oh, doesn't matter. Ooh, wow. Did a lot of damage on that one. So this is kind of crazy because I know you guys just fought this guy and he had a ton of health. He is looking horrible. Acker looks like he's about to die.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. And then the other one is going to move in on Adine and her guard drake. Attempting to gore Adine. Hits this time. She does 7 piercing damage to her. And then talons the guard drake for 8 piercing damage. And now it is Acrid's turn, and he is going to use both his short swords first. First one is a crit failure. So the parry tom will react with a perfect counter, which is now how I'm going to be doing things. So doing 9 piercing damage, and before Acrid is able to ever make an attack for you guys, he is already unconscious. Sakura, you're up.
God. I have to roll. Do I have to roll a perception check, right?
Yes.
10?
Parry comes. Yes.
I seized them?
Yes. She sees the one right here that just like started to swoop out of a tree towards her.
Alright. I'm gonna spray. Oh god, hold on. Wait. How far is this? Okay. I'm gonna move to the other side of that guy.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast poison spray. It needs to make a con save.
Okay. All right. Con save. 13.
It fails.
All right.
So he gets 14 points of poison damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna back up again.
I gotta keep track of you guys' level ups. Because, actually, no one's really that close right now. For now. Alright. Anything else?
You have to tell your undeads to attack.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna tell Bile to attack this guy right here.
Okay. So Bile is now defending the unconscious new friend.
He's already unconscious?
Yes.
Christ.
A dirty 20.
Yeah, that'll hit. Nice. Alright, 13 damage.
Can he only attack once?
He can only attack once.
Okay.
Oh, that is another thing. Adam, or actually, I guess talk to Shelby about this because you guys should decide between the two of you. Bile has now leveled up as the Death Knight.
Ah.
Yes. So.
Okay.
Due to funnily enough, due to all his damage on Acrid when he was being controlled by a giant spider creature.
So the only thing he's getting at the second level is his fighting style.
Yeah. All right.
And
Okay.
I think and Shelby, you can correct me, but I think the best one is either going to be protection or interception.
Yeah, either one is fine. I'm gonna tell Tisk to attack that same one.
Okay. Please ignore me. I'm making these guys do their other abilities. Well, actually, okay, this one's not gonna do anything. So Tisk's gonna attack the other one. That one.
No, he's gonna attack that same one.
Same one. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's gonna sit on top of Bile, and let me get the closet back open.
See if we can take him out.
Yep. He tries to claw him, and crit fails.
Fuck, Tisk.
So when he crit fails, he crit fails, which means the Periton decides to buck him away with its antlers, and wow, Tisk is gone.
Ugh, he poof.
He poofs away. Next time you have time to cast the spell Find Familiar, you can summon him back.
Okay.
All right. Are you going to tell your lizard to do anything?
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna tell my dad to attack him.
All right. So he's gonna walk you over to the Periton, who you already hit, as it's coughing and sputtering, and as a giant lizard, which I do have an XP thing in here for him, which is really funny because that means that eventually I'll be giving some kind of fighter levels or something to the giant lizard.
Giant lizard. One day I'll take my dad out of that lizard and put him in something else.
And he crit failed.
Oh my god!
And yeah, the closet, being that the thing is lower than him, tries to talon him, but giant lizard has a high enough AC, so avoids getting taloned. So, X-Ray, you're up.
So I got to do perception first.
Yes.
Even though I did
Just for
one,
this.
Well, I did one accidentally when you asked. Osiris.
What was it?
19.
Yeah, you get a full view of the where are you? Yeah, you get a full view of the one that's coming after Sakura.
Just that one?
Just that one for this turn. Like I said, just for this round, you guys have to roll perception to notice the birds ambushing you.
So to try to get it around her, I'm gonna cast. I'm just gonna I pull the bow off my back, without even fletching an arrow on, I pull it back and just form a flaming arrow off of it and fire off my scorching ray from it. And that one.
Shh. Sorry. Indy, shut up. Flaming arrow, yes. Scorching. Oh my god. What is it? The crit fails to you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, so, yeah. You do that, and, I need to know Sakura's... Well, do me a favor, X-Ray.
No,
roll attack again.
That doesn't even hit Sakura, because the hit isn't high enough.
Say what?
Because Sakura, isn't your AC 11?
It is a 12.
So I need Sakura. Actually, you know what? So X-Ray, I need you to roll again. How many rays is this?
Just 3.
Okay. Roll me 3 attacks.
With Scorching Ray, or with just...
Yes, with Scorching Ray. Because you crit failed so badly that you may have hit her with 1, 2, or 3 of them.
Nope, second.
Oh. Good for you. You missed so badly again that it just went off into the distance.
Perfect.
Do it again.
No, that's all 3 of them.
No. You fired 3 with your bow and screwed up so badly that they all went in 3 different directions.
23.
You hit Sakura in the back with a Scorching Ray. For 8 damage.
I'm just gonna because I wasn't expecting it, I'm just gonna scream out and be like, "Ow!" And then turn around and be like, "What the fuck?"
I immediately cast Healing Word on her.
That's really funny.
Another
Okay,
net 1.
and with
Jesus
that,
fuck.
so you, you healed her for, you hurt her for 8, healed her for 6. And then the Periton went to Gore and Talon the lizard again. Missed with the Gore, with the Gore, and hit with the Talons for 7 piercing. So the giant lizard has taken 7 piercing. And then this other one is going to swoop up on Osiris and attempt to Gore and Talon him. However, the Gore was a crit fail. Wow, a lot of these tonight.
Fuck yeah.
You get an automatic hit back.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've changed the rules on my crit fails and crit successes. I mean, crit successes are still like full miss or double damage, but my crit fails are now instant counter. So you hit him for 21 damage as you avoided his whatchamacallits, I can't think of the name, antlers. However, he was able, after getting hit, to scrape you with his talons for 8 piercing damage. And then when I rolled initiative, was that 2.12 a crit fail? Yes. So that one doesn't get to go. So this one missed the ambush. So the last one on the table that hasn't moved just missed the ambush entirely. He was snacking on something. And Adine, did she get a crit fail?
Yeah.
So she also zoned out. Even though she's being attacked, she's so thrown off by being attacked that she just doesn't know what to do and doesn't move. And we will continue this fight next time. But I have little fun cards for all the other stuff you guys are doing on this day of the travel.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I finally made it easy on myself. So.
All right.
All right.
So then, yeah, next week we have Grand Kingdom. Is Hoard 2 going to be on the 2nd on Labor Day weekend, or are you going to adjust that?
Take a look at that. I believe we were talking about that, but I will have to verify with them. So for now, let's say yes.
Well,
Okay.
I know on September 2nd, Kevin, myself, our wives, and our kids, we're all going to be at the Michigan Renaissance Festival.
Woo!
Yeah.
So,
Yep. And I will be there on the 9th.
No.
I'll be at a wedding on the 9th.
I'll be in
No, I know.
Lovington.
And then, depending on everything, potentially wrap up Rhyme on the 5th, and then we'll resume. Well, not wrap up. It depends on how it goes. And then
wrap up! Holy shit!
Yeah, it's
I know.
finally happening.
And then, we are coming to the end. And then, back with Hoard on the 12th.
Now, guys, I'm going to ask you this while we're still on. Do we want to finish all 3 of our campaigns before we start more new ones, or are we just going to start just new campaigns right into the same old slots?
Well, what I plan on doing is I'm going to use Baldur's Gate 3, do some of that as a filler in between as I get together the plan for the next one. And we are going to have an off-screen session 0 to go over everything with everyone's characters.
Yeah.
I like it. Okay. So 1 week we will all have to meet without the streams being on to make characters and shit.
For Baldur's Gate?
No, for Baldur's Gate, if you have Baldur's Gate on the PC and you want to play and stream it with me, I'm all for it.
Yeah, I just created a Baldur's Gate category. I'm working.
If I have it, on the
Discord
PS5 and it's cross-platform,
It is
will
not.
it still
I
work?
just looked.
It's not. Baldur's Gate, no.
Everything else is right with the game except for this.
Seriously, Diablo got it right.
Well,
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate.
But
if you play
Diablo
it, you're gonna
did not get this game right. This is, dude. This and Remnant 2 are killing it for me because
I can't play PC games anymore. I don't know why. I used to WoW it up so hard, and now my hands are like, what are the keys? What's happening?
No, you can actually still plug in your controller and use it.
for Baldur's Gate. That's what I did for Elden Ring. Yeah, I couldn't do the keyboard. I tried for like a week and I was like, this is the worst thing on the planet. I'm going to buy a controller.
All right. But with that, don't forget to follow us on our Facebook page and join our Discord server to keep up on everything. And we're going to be playing Baldur's Gate New World, so feel free to come and join us and have some fun. But with that, night.
Night, y'all.
Night, everybody.
Bye.